Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us at this commemoration ceremony to recognize our client's intention to give back to the society and help the less fortunate. We would first like to say a few words to remember Manimekalai, a client of Precepts Trustee Limited, who passed away in January 2015. I shall now hand the time over to the CEO of Precepts Group International, Mr. Lee Chi. Mr. Lee, please.
Thank you, Yvonne, and good morning to everyone. This is a ceremony to recognize the legacy of Madam Manimekalai. In her will, she provided for the giving of gifts to charities to benefit people who are less fortunate. Madam Manimekalai was single. Although I had never met her, I could hear that people who are acquainted with her would describe her as being humble and generous. She enjoyed volunteering at a temple, and given her nature, it is of no surprise to people that she would be dedicating part of her estate to charities. Although the amount that she is giving is modest, it is a humble gesture and a testimony of her kindness. She had entrusted to her executor to give away part of her assets to charity. And in exercising our discretion as the administrators of her estate, we have identified 3 charities to benefit from her legacy. First, the Singapore General Hospital. This is significant because Madam Manimekalai had spent most of her entire working life there. It was probably her first and last job. Therefore, we believe that she would have liked to contribute towards causes where SGH has identified to provide for SGH, the Needy Patients Fund, and to provide support for patients who have exhausted their financial funding options. As a devout Hindu lady, we would also be making a donation to the Sri Krishna Mandir Welfare Society. Sri Krishna not only distributes free food to the poor and needy, but they also provide counseling services and create a deep value system, which is the root of benevolent work to the society. We have Tavavi today from the Welfare Society, and he will share more about the efforts from the society later on. The other charity that we are giving to is the Rare Disorders Society Singapore. RDSS focuses not only on rare disease patients and offers financial support like the medical intervention support and home-based learning and therapy support to over 100 beneficiaries. We have Kenneth here today, and he will share more about his society's work. Over to you, Yvonne.
Okay, the SGH representatives are not actually able to join us today and would instead like to share a video about the SGH Needy Patients Fund. Before we play the video, we have actually prepared a check for the SGH Patients Needy Fund. Yeah, so this is the check, and we shall now watch the video on the SGH Needy Patients Fund.
A sunrise means a new day coming, and a new day means you can do something. Since young, I've been diagnosed with hypertension. I became weakened in 2016 when I was diagnosed with Stevens-Johnson disease, 1 in a million. Some people can survive Some people don't. I need to go to dialysis treatment 3 times a week. So I've gone through a lot of pains. So in fact, in that time, I thought I would die. I even do advanced care planning and also prepare my funeral. Every struggle is like that. First you shock, you deny, and then you have to come to acceptance. I go through the process of shock, acceptance. Then I come to ask myself, so what if you still have to live? You know, what do you want in your life? So I start pondering. There are times that I feel so sad. I so feel that I want to jump down this kind of thing. But I cannot do that because I have a life to owe. I have a life to pay. But somehow, miraculously, I got healed. And that's the journey where I start to have assistance from SGH. I still have to go back for many medical treatment, and one of the high costs is the transport because I no longer can travel by bus. I talked to the social worker that financially it's very straining for me to go by cab. It's so much for me and I have so much appointment.
Many people think that medical costs are only consultation costs, scans, medication. Needy Patients Fund help with the invisible cost of healthcare, such as transportation, interim dialysis. It also covers medical equipment like wheelchair, hospital beds. We ensure that all possible funding and sources are exhausted before we apply for this fund. Patients can share their need with the social worker. We will evaluate and assess their financial situation and make an application for the fund.
For those who has given, I really appreciate because it's not a matter of how little or much, but it's your heart that willing to help the needy. Many of them are like old people that cannot speak up for themselves. When they have no more help, the SGH Needy Fund will come to help SGH patients. Life is still beautiful, Don't live in black and white.
We would now like to watch 2 short videos on Sri Krishna Mandir Welfare Society and welcome Tatvavi, Secretary of SKM Welfare Society, to say a few words as well.
In addition to the regular meals we are cooking in the temple, we try to set a day, like on a Monday, we give to Lia Moy home, on Tuesday to the Marine Parade, Wednesday to Sun Love home. Hello, Hare Krishna. My name is Subala Das. I am from Sri Krishna Mandir Welfare Society, and I try my best to find people who actually are in need of help, the poor and needy, or actually anyone. To get a good vegetarian food is very difficult. We have an expertise in cooking very nice Indian, healthy vegetarian meals. Food is a very, very important part of our life. We eat 3 meals a day, but we take it for granted, especially in a wealthy country like Singapore. But there are many people out there without any food and they're going so hungry. We cook every day, 10-course meal, so anybody can come and have this food. So that's about at least 50 to 60 people can come and eat. There's rice, there's dal, 3 different kind of vegetables, there's a fried dish, there's a sweet, there's a juice. Definitely I would invite you to come and try the free meals every day at 12:30 onwards. And also we are reaching out to people outside of the temple, like the old folks homes, the poor and needy, like those people living in the 1-room flats, the migrant workers, providing meals for them. There is a yearly event that we run, Chariot Festival. It's a mega event where we do in Hougang Stadium. At least about 10,000 people come to participate. We are inviting all these old folks homes, our beneficiaries, to come and also join us in this event. And we personally cook for 10,000 people. It's very nice, everybody coming down and cooking together, cutting all the vegetables, 10-course meal for 10,000 people. In addition to the regular meals we are cooking in the temple, we try to set a day, like on a Monday, we give to Lia Moy home, on Tuesday to the Marine Parade, Wednesday to Sun Love home. The biggest change that affected us was, the incoming donations to buy all the oil, the rice, packing materials. So everything is dollars and cents, So to do this, we need donations. We used to collect donations usually from outside fundraising on the streets like that. We are selling free food coupons. Due to COVID, everything is based on virtually. So we need to have a good website, a good campaign to help people to donate. We are born in a country like Singapore. We have all the privileges and everything is provided for us. We should come forward. It's a duty that we should do. Like now, if you have a brother in your family, a younger brother who is not so well-to-do, you're naturally going to help him because he's your family member, right? So in the same way, we should try to see everyone as one family. So it's our duty to help each other. And especially if you help an organization like us, we are going to help people not be hungry. We are going to give them very nice vegetarian food, which will fill their belly and make them happy.
The Food for Life program began in the 1970s when A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, an Indian saint, saw village children fighting with dogs over scraps of food. Feeling compassion for them, he proclaimed, "No one within 10 miles of the temple should go hungry. I want you to begin immediately." And so, the feeding began. We here at SKM Welfare are dedicated to this cause, providing free nutritious meals to the needy and unfortunate. Our beneficiaries include Lee Amoy Old Age Home, Sun Love Home, and Tong Tek Home. Our street charity program has also great success in reaching out to the needy and unfortunate on the streets of Singapore. Due to our current efforts, we feed 1,000 people weekly. On a global note, we have also expanded our helping hand to the street children of Philippines. We wish to expand our reach to 2,000 people weekly and are currently working closely with the RCs to achieve the target.
I would now like to say a few words.
Thank you, Yvonne, and thank you, Precepts Group, and of course, our heartfelt thanks to Madam Manimekalai, who has, through the agency of Precepts Group, has extended a contribution towards our society. It is interesting to note that you have selected 3 organizations who are kind of in the medical field. I'd say that because, of course, the SGH is one, and also the rare diseases. I don't get the name very well, but so you're treating patients. So we would also like to think of it. We also think of it like that way, because actually, from our scriptures, we understand that everybody is going through a big disease, and that is called Bhava Rog. In Sanskrit, we call it Bhava Rog, the disease of the cycle of birth and death. So the activities that you have seen, like the free food distribution that we do, and also, of course, the counseling. We also offer a lot of counseling services to troubled youth, to troubled families, and even not even troubled youth in the substance abuse kind of scenario, but also delinquents who have committed crimes, We work closely with the Ministry of Social and Family Affairs, MSF. We also give chance for them to perform volunteer work. And all these activities are manifestation of the teachings that we follow. Compassion is one of the many qualities that we imbibe from our very holistic culture, which is deep rooted in the Vedic scriptures, which is our movement is the Krishna consciousness movement. So this based, usually people know us as Hindus. So these teachings are based on the Vedic scriptures, and here we understand that first of all, the real help is to be done to the soul, not just to the body. So body is, as we understand from the scriptures, is actually a dress on the soul. Like we say, this is my body, this is my head, this is my stomach, my heart, my hands. So if these are all mine, then who am I? Just like if I say this is my bag, so that is a bag and this is me. So the bag belongs to me. So if I say this is my body, so that means the body belongs to me, but I'm not the body. So we understand this as of our fundamental, our entire gamut of activities are based on this fundamental understanding that we are actually the soul and not this body. That's why when somebody passes away, it's not that the person is gone or disappeared. No, from our vision, yes, but the person moves on. And it is so fortunate that Madam Manimekalai, I could already understand from, I think, Mr. I did not get his name. Let me see. Mr. Lee. Mr. Lee's description, yes. Mr. Lee's description that she is a very, very kind-hearted person, and it is no chance that it is no kind of accident that her contributions have come to the cause of God as well. So we actually are very, very thankful to her. And as I said, a person when he so-called passes away, he actually just moves on. The soul just moves on. Just like when I wear this dress, the dress moves with me. When I take off this dress and wear another one, that dress won't move anymore. So similarly, this body is like a dress on the soul. And so when the soul leaves the body, the dress, that is the body, which just lies down there. And the soul moves on and takes on another dress according to the karma. So definitely wherever she is definitely on the path back to Godhead, no doubt about that. And we're very happy to be an instrument in her deliverance from this disease of material birth and death.
Thank you for your sharing, and keep up your good work and your welfare distribution of food. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Tadvavi. We hereby present the check to Sri Krishna Mandir Welfare Society.
I humbly thank you on behalf of our society for this excellent gift from Madam Manimekalai. I really appreciate this.
Okay, thank you. Tadva has actually prepared a plug for us as well.
Yeah. Yes. And here's a small token of gratitude. And here it is, a small plaque for the family.
Thank you, Tadvavi.
In memory of the legacy gift of Madam R.P. Manimekalai. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Thank you for making this happen, Precepts Group.
Okay, let's now watch a short video on the Rare Disorder Society Singapore and welcome Kenneth Ma, Executive Director of RDSS, to say a few words as well. Heng, please play the video.
It's every step I take, Hi, good morning, everyone. Thanks for giving us the opportunity to share a bit more of RDSS and what we do and who we are. And before I start, I would like to introduce my wife, Patricia, who is also the co-founder and also the president of RDSS. I would like to share my screen. Can everyone see? Right. Okay. So I would like to share who we are. Okay, RDSS was founded by myself and my wife, where our first child, Chloe, was diagnosed with a rare condition called Pompe disease. It's actually a group of disease under this LSD, lysosomal storage disease, which is rare metabolic disorders. Okay, we were established in 2011. We started with 3 families, and today we have more than 150 families, and we are supporting close to 600 people related to rare disorders. Because we don't just support the person living with rare conditions, but we also supporting the caregivers, the parents, and including the siblings. And we started as a society, and in 2015 we obtained our charity status. Yeah. So okay, so who we serve? Actually, our beneficiaries are mainly the children, and you can see from here, rare conditions affect every individual very differently. So taking care of people with rare condition, to be honest, is very complex. And we always say this: it will take a village of people to support a person living with rare disorders. Yeah, and you can see from the photos, they come in different kind of disability. Some where you can look at them, they look perfectly normal. So we sometimes say that it could be a so-called invisible illness where nobody can tell. And some, one look, you can tell the person, really needs some intervention. And we are here not just to prolong our children's life, but we are here to give our children a life. Yeah. So we raise fund through fundraiser from the public. Okay, people would like to know how we utilize the donations. So we introduce a program and services to support the families, to support our beneficiaries. So every dollars we raise goes to supporting the families, because over at RDSS, we are all volunteer. We are not paid staff of RDSS. So we volunteer our time and efforts to support other families. So this is how we can utilize every dollars we raise, and 100% goes to supporting the families. So we introduce programs such as like Power for Life, where we subsidize the electrical bill. As just now you can see from our music videos, some of the kids will need a ventilator to support them. Yeah. So these are the things that runs on power. So we actually support those families that require at least 12 hours and above on those so-called medical equipments that runs on electricity. And we also have a special formula meal where metabolic disorders patient would need very expensive milk. And these are milk that you cannot buy from supermarkets. Imagine a small can like maybe 250 to 500 grams cost you $80. And every month they probably need at least 10 or 20 cans. Yeah, so it's very high cost kind of special meals. And we also recently we have launched this home-based learning scheme where because of COVID, many children couldn't attend school, couldn't attend therapy sessions. Yeah, you can see from the music video, we are also doing therapies at home, but then we still need to have professional therapists to come to assess, to empower with new techniques, new exercises, all this. So we actually subsidize the therapy cost, and also due to COVID, you know, it suddenly got locked down. So emotionally, some of the kids are unable to cope with, you know, spending the entire day at home. So we also have art therapy to support them, to help them to regulate their emotions. So this is how we come up with our program and services to support the sibling, the beneficiaries. Then we also have a caregiver support where before COVID, we organize events such as art jam. We have karaoke sessions, all this to support the caregivers, to offer them some respite. And then we also have a siblings program, like running a workshop by inviting the older siblings to share how they cope, how they accept their younger siblings with conditions. And we also bring them out for outing, like, you know, organizing laser quest, bring them to this underworld, the RWS, where there's sea aquariums. Yeah. So these are the things that we do with our donations. Okay. And as you can see, all our programs and services are fully funded by donation from the public. So over the year, we raise the fund by giving sharings, by invited by organizations, all this to share and to raise fund. Yeah, so like I mentioned before, every dollar we raise will go towards supporting our programs, because all of us are working on a voluntary basis. Yeah, so even corporate can actually choose to organize event, not just by donating fund. You know, they can actually also come on board to organize event, even home visit for us. And we encourage a lot of CSR initiative. So this is how we think that to build an inclusive society, we need everyone coming together and to take actions. Yeah. So I would like to get Patricia to say a few words or so.
Hi, good morning, everybody. I'm Patricia. I just want to say that this donation to RDSS this time is really very special, and I just want to give my heartfelt thanks because this makes us feel that we are very much appreciated for the kind of work that we are doing, and we are more determined to make the programs that we currently have as ongoing programs and not something whereby we only run if we have donations coming in. So we are going to do it the other way around. We're going to make them like our basic programs that we will run, and then the team will work extra hard, go the extra mile to raise the funds to support these programs. So this donation this time, why we say is very special, because usually we get donations from corporations. We do have individuals coming to us, but this time we feel that we are being very much noticed and appreciated from people from different walks of life. Even in this case, when Madam Manimekalai has passed away, but she still has that thought to keep up her own good work and also to support the good work that others are doing. So this is a very special donation to us that inspires us to work even harder to continue to benefit our beneficiaries in many other ways that we can. Thank you. So this is a token of appreciation for the legacy gift and appreciation of the donation that we have received.
Thank you, Patricia and Kenneth. And The video was certainly very touching, and is good that we know that people like you are laboring not in vain, but for the betterment of society. Thank you so much for your good works.
Thank you. Thank you. We'll now play another video by the RDSS.
You're my little special child. All you have to do is smile. Many things you may not know, yet I'll always love you so. You're my little special child. Please stay with me for a while. Like a beacon in the night, you have been my guiding light. When you came into our lives, never once did we ask why. You're my little special child. Please stay with me for a while. There's so much that we've been through. On this road we walk with you, filled with tears of joy and pain. We will see you through the rain. You're my little special child. Please stay with me for a while.
Okay, thank you. We'd now like to present the check to RDSS. Yeah. Okay. So,
Thank you.
all right. All plaques will be actually kept to Precepts Trustee, and we shall be the custodian of the plaques. And with this, we have actually come to the end of the commemoration ceremony, a legacy gift from estate of Manimekalai. Thank you everyone for spending your time with us. Take care, stay safe, and stay healthy. Have a nice day.
Thank you.
Thank you.